Hello and welcome, Omen Storm here. We are back once again with more Harvestella. I went and did as I said I was going to and spent a bunch of time fishing during quietus and no luck on catching the rare fish, unfortunately. And my phone suddenly got a call right as I started to try and stream, but I do not recognize that number at all. But yeah, no luck on catching the fish that I was wanting to during quietus. I did go and set up a whole bunch of stuff because one of the things that I want to do today, along with going and setting up our new farm, is to try
Now we
and
can
make
have
a
fun
bunch of
starting
food dishes so that we can go and make some progress on different taverns and such. I did go and write down all of the recipes that I do not currently have, and we're going to try and get as many of these as we can. I am double checking all of these to see what I can get right now. And yep, those grow. Ooh, this is a fall thing. I was thinking that was a different season. So we've got 2 trees that I wasn't thinking that we could get just yet, but we can.
Got some crops. There's a letter here for you.
I can't even say that's a gorilla stream because I haven't had any planned streams for quite some time, so it's kind of just a stream. I just have days set for when I want to stream right now, not specific times. Eventually I will get back to having specific times and not just specific days. But I got what I needed to done in this for what I was wanting to accomplish off stream, so now it's going and getting a bunch of other stuff taken care of.
Take that. Hiya. Take this.
Apologies for messing up your schedule. I really should be trying to get back to my own schedule because that will help me for a number of things that I'm wanting to do. I just simply haven't been able to get quite back into a schedule. Hopefully I can... I'm not going to pretend like I'm going to accomplish getting that handled this month, but I'm hoping that next month I will be back into some level of flow for actual timed... Oh, I have to hold it down.
Take this.
That.
Take
So I'm
this.
hoping that next month I'll actually be back into a flow for actual scheduled streams and everything. Though, not this month. This month it's just going to be
Take this.
whenever I have the energy to.
Take this.
Especially since right now the weather's made it so that I can't always trust that I'm going to have internet.
Take this.
Because I haven't entirely figured out why the internet is wanting to occasionally bite it. I'm not certain whether it's because of the temp. Oh, the game's on the louder side today? Okay, I will... The mic was a bit further away than I normally have it, so that could be one part of that. Might actually have to... What is the volume at? I'll drop the... We'll drop those down and see if that kind of keeps things in order, but I haven't entirely figured out whether it's the cold that's making the internet unhappy or if it is the large amounts of snow. We got all that going. I need to step back into the house here and see what dishes we can make out of what I have. Okay. Yeah, I moved my mic so that it's closer. So let's see, we want to make king cake. Ooh, that looks actually super delicious. And again, those rainbow beans look like they are really good tasting. Got the vegetable muffin. So that's 2 dishes from left that are handled, and oh my goodness, I love the little vegetable cut in the shape of a rabbit head. I know that I'm going to end up accidentally, yeah, I used the sugar for that dish, so I can't make the peach rose mousse that we'd otherwise be able to make. Don't think that the cherry salmon I'm not going to try and catch right now because I think that's the special fish for Nemea, and I've had no luck on catching special fish, so it's probably best to not try and do that. So, Fishman sandwich is one of the Chitola dishes. We are actually getting quite in. I'm not 100% certain about that one. That looks good, but I'm also not 100% certain about that particular food. But this, we're actually probably gonna have some of the most completion for this one. Oh goodness, for a second there I was questioning whether I was actually making the right dish. Ah, that also looks really good. And wasn't one of these things the coconuts? No, not that I'm seeing. This needs sugar. This needs peach juice. I haven't made a peach just yet. And it needs grape juice. We've got a grape tree starting. Coffee wants us to process rainbow beans and to do some stuff with the makoka. Dubious fish on triangles. I wouldn't say the fish is dubious, just not exactly what I would expect. Oh, for this I have to choose between either making the penne or the meat with herbs and spices. I'm gonna go with this one because it has curry as an ingredient. Oh, that looks delicious. I'm glad I didn't go and eat before this stream, otherwise I would be very angry with myself right now for just the fact that I'm seeing all this delicious food and I would immediately end up being hungry again. So, I honestly do not remember what I need to throw into particular things for... It's escaping me. I don't remember what I need to throw the nectar cane into to get more sugar. The honey flower, that can get us some stuff, but not what I need. I'm gonna grab the pepper because we know that needs to go into the spice thing. That'll get me more flour. Smoker's probably not gonna get me what I want. Nectar cane in a dessert maker makes sense for getting, like, sugar, right? It's not just me. That's an actual, like, logical thing, right? I'm hoping it's the logical thing because it's what I have done now. And I've already forgotten the one thing. Ah, the Wisty Peaches. We needed that for one of the dishes. I don't know what all else I should be trying to go and make right now. The curry herbs we can't process just yet. I think we're kind of set for everything that I can make. So, oh, that's the flour mill. Thinking of that, I actually probably should go and get some more flour being made. Just because there are actually quite a number of dishes that want it. So we'll go ahead, throw flour into those, and that's a cheese maker, not a flour thing, so nothing into that. The smoker. You know what? Let's actually just go throw some random meat in the smoker and see how that turns out. Feed maker we're probably fine on. I think we're pretty good for everything at this particular moment. I did make some more feed for the different farm animals, so they're all well and good. Trying to hide that little bit of wool from me right in the edge. And wow, stamina drains really fast if I'm running. I'm not going to run if I don't need to, I guess. But we should be able to go and get a nice bit of stuff set up for the remaining time in this in-game day. We actually went and accomplished quite a whole lot just for getting things set up and organized, I feel like. Okay, we want this one right there along the side. There we go. We've got 2 more of those trees. And now we want to go to the cave for our remaining stuff, right? Yeah, the peppers are planted here, so... where's the edge? The edge is right there. So we'll go ahead, plant those like that. And what's one of the dishes that we need to make? Something that needed pepper? Now I'm questioning it, but I don't think any of them actually do need it, so... Now we get to go running around trying to deliver all this different food. After we check the mail. New fall products. The season of fiery red leaves is upon us. How will you spend your fall? We are pleased to announce new items for sale. Crop seeds that can be planted in fall. Buy now while stocks last. I will actually probably go and check that out and just see what our options are.
Take it easy.
It's already 3 p.m. in game. Just because of that, I'm going to run over to Nemea first. Run over to Nemea, and it's occurring to me that none of... Why didn't I just go use the thing to teleport? None of the dishes that I just made for today are dishes that are going to Nemea. This is what happens when you only give your delivery driver a physical map and not a GPS. And just give them vague instructions of, yes, deliver it to the tavern. Sweet, with this we have enough gorilla that we can get the next upgrade for the little thing that we ride around that I've already forgotten its name again. Oh, hello there, Mayor. Are you shirking your duties again today? Hopefully not. The Totokaku feed. I'm never going to freaking remember that the thing is called a Totokaku. Probably because I don't know that I can ever pronounce it in a way that isn't going to make me accidentally bite my tongue. Let's see, we've got one dish for Arjun, but the most of our dishes are actually for Shatola, it seems like. And if I remember right, we have a couple quests to claim in Arjun while we're there, so that will be useful to do. But I'm just happy that we're now getting just a bunch of Grilla because we're able to turn in some dishes. Did I not make the right dish? That I think I already had, but I think I might have also accidentally made that. Okay. I think I might have accidentally made something because I was almost certain I made the oh dear goodness. I can't read my own handwriting on the note. I'm not about to pull the thing back up to try and find the name of the dish, but I was almost certain that we made another one of the Shatolan dishes, but I guess I might have messed up somewhere along the way, which wouldn't be a huge surprise. But we've got a character quest, a normal quest, and a bunch of food to deliver all in the tavern. How very nice. Okay, friend, what do we have for you? Meat with herbs and spices. Oh, only 1,000 Grilla for that? Okay. Arced blue fence. Ooh, we can get the blue fence for that now. I'm looking very forward to when we actually have all the dishes done for these, but at the same time, it's just so nice being able to look at delicious food. Hello, welcome to... Oh, you again? What is it this time? Here to meet Baraka. He's not here right now. He said he had a job to do, but he should be back soon. Ah, speak of the devil. Hey, I don't remember telling you to be so casual with my info. Isn't this your friend? Can't be that big of a deal. That is, unless you were on a job you wouldn't want friends knowing about. No, it's not that. I just don't like information being spread around behind my back. Okay, I won't. Going downstairs. Come talk to me there if you need something. I'm just now actually noticing how weird Baraka's outfit looks. Like, it looks like he has like a normal outfit under what looks like basically... Oh, I don't know how to describe that. Cloak is not the right word. I know what that kind of outfit should be called, but I cannot for the life of me remember the name right now. Oh, that's not going to make Baraka happy at all. Just, oh yes, I'm interrupting your business to just casually hang out. Are you serious? Look, sorry, you should go home. Had a long day at work. Too tired to chat right now. Where did you have to go? I had to escort some traveling merchants to Shatola. The pay was good, but we got attacked by a crap load of monsters. Never knew you were a bodyguard. I'm not. I just get that kind of work sometimes. I'm a mercenary. I just took that job because I was asked to. I get all kinds of requests. Killing monsters, settling feuds. I'll even go searching for treasure for the right price. That's what mercs do. So you do a bit of everything. Well, people employ mercenaries to do their dirty work for them. If anything, I think working a normal job would be harder. There's so many rules to follow. In that sense, I think it's easier being a mercenary. There's nothing you can't solve a brute for. Spoken like a mercenary. You thought of doing anything else? No, I've never thought about that. As long as you've got the skill, you can earn money and even trust. Best job in the world, wouldn't you say? Besides, I didn't have any other options. You know, Braca, I feel like the reality is that you're just saying this because you want to just shoot things. I'm not looking for sympathy, just so you know. If I really hated this work, I would have quit it a long time ago. Is that what you plan on doing or is this what you plan on doing forever? Beats me. That's not for you to know anyhow. I've entertained you for long enough. You happy now? I told you, I'm tired. Let me go to sleep. Ah, yes. The face of everybody who works a graveyard shift and has to deal with the morning person. Ah, yes, I see you're energetic and bubbly. Please let me go to sleep. I'll leave you alone. Good night. I'll come back another time. I might just talk to you if I'm bored. When will I quit being a mercenary? When I finally killed them, of course. See? Just Braca likes shooting people. Well, then I don't plan on stopping. Ooh, break gauge fill rate when Braca's in the party. That's actually kind of nice. And we have one more right. Wait, did it just immediately give me the option to go do that next one? No. Okay. And what are you two plotting up here? Thank you for coming. Mr. Coco has been doing a great job at the inn since you saw him last time. He's been so popular with the customers, word is spreading around town of our cute new employee. He's totally taken over my job as the greeter. Honey Coco! I have a feeling that this is going to backfire on you. I was going to be furious, but the Canelu have a reputation for being skilled at business. So, if anything, he actually seemed kind of excited to have him. But wasn't Mr. Coco kind of bad at sales? Not at all. Mr. Coco said his peers chased him out of his hometown for being a bad salesman. That's not true at all. He adapted really quickly to this job, and he's a great asset to the inn. Now see, this might be a case of where if they're all really good at business, just by relativity, he might be a very bad Quinella salesman. But compared to everybody else, he's an outstanding salesman. He says I'm impaired. It feels so odd not being able to just understand what they're saying, or like having parentheses text to do the like translation stuff. I'm so used to that in other games when they're speaking languages that the character doesn't actually speak. Or when there's speaking languages that the character does speak, but they still want it to be a foreign language. Both of us at the door, we make a great team, don't we, Mr. Coco? We'll have the inn booked out for weeks. Isn't there like only 3 rooms? Because one of the 4 rooms is being taken up by Mr. Coco? Oh, it's the innkeeper. Hello. By the way, you've got customers, Mina and Coco. They want to talk to both of us? Yeah, they're waiting for you outside. Could you come too, actually? It'd be great to have you around just in case anything kicks off. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Don't you have Braca in the basement for this sort of thing? I'm not a mercenary. Shall we go and greet our customers then? Mr. Coco's secret. Okay, what sort of problem is going to arise from this? Yeah, they only have 3 rooms, not including the one that Mr. Coco is staying in. Possibly only 2 or a single room if the innkeeper and actually, you know what? The innkeeper's probably like staying in that room back there, maybe. Well, actually, I didn't think I could actually open the door and go back here. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not surprised that that's like a little pantry space, but I'm also a little surprised that it wasn't also like a bedroom back there. Where are you guys? Oh, hello everyone. These Canelu came to see you. Eh? Gororon. Kuni. I think that first one might be a bit confused about which game he's supposed to be in. I'm so used to seeing like some mixture of just Coney and its various syllables for description that one of them going Goron just completely threw me off for a brief moment. They've been trying to tell me something for a while, but I have no idea what they're saying. I think they're saying they want to talk to Mr. Coco. You can understand them, you know? Kono? Kono Goron. Konini. What? I don't like not knowing what's being said. What is it? No, wait just a minute. You can't just show up out of nowhere and take Mr. Coco back to your hometown. You're the ones who kicked him out in the first place. Now you want him back? What's the meaning of all of this? Is this Coco's family? Goron. You think saying sorry will make everything better? Oh, this language is one of those languages that I feel like I would never be able to actually understand if I was in this world, just simply because I have the feeling that this is one of those languages that how you emphasize syllables is super important, and I always struggle with those languages. Shouting at them won't do any good. I'm pretty sure we can do something with the shouting. I know, it's just what? You're right. What's most important is how Mr. Coco feels. What do you think, Mr. Coco? Do you want to go back? Kona. Sounds like he wants to go home. Well, that's understandable. Home is home after all. Kona. But you can't. You're already an important member of the inn now. Kona? You can't take him away from me. This sounds more... Darn it, Vita. Oh, grabbed Mr. Coco and ran away with him. Darn it. Oh, that should not have ended up being as funny to me as it just was. Oh. No, why? She kidnapped him. Or I should say, kidnapped him? She's really attached to him. Oh, dear goodness. Right now, the most important thing is to find them before they get too far away. Please go after them. I'll catch up to you there. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, I really was not expecting that. I'm hoping this is the right direction for this quest and it's not a quest that's outside. Oh. Thinking about it, have we had to do something with the space back behind this giant little kind of igloo thing? I think we've had to go back here once or twice before already. It's actually getting very close to 10 p.m. in game, so I should be paying attention to that. Omen. I don't understand how they could be so cruel. First they kick him out, then they change their mind just like that? They didn't even give a second thought to how Mr. Coco must have felt that day. He was in a really bad state. Funny? I'm sorry, Mr. Coco, but I can't let you go back to them. They could just kick you out again for the same reason as before. Besides, isn't working at the inn with us more fun anyway? Can't ignore Mr. Coco's feelings. Ugh. His feelings? Koni. Are you saying that you still want to go back home? Koni. Koni, Koko. Dear goodness, I'm trying to like do a voice for that. For some reason, it stresses my throat a lot more than I thought it would. Because you want to try being a better salesman this time, and you feel more confident now that, thanks to us and all the customers at the inn? Konu. So much is said with so few words. Well, if that's what you want, then I wouldn't want to stand in your way. I'm gonna miss you, Mr. Coco. Koni. Coco. Looks like you made a decision. Yes. It's a shame we're losing a great employee so soon. We only just got you. But what can we do? Konu. Kokona. Don't be sorry. Oop, I accidentally clicked. Well, I wasn't intending to. I'm sorry I ran off with you like that. I won't try to stop you again. Konu Koran. You're not going to treat him how you did last time, are you? Please promise me you won't. I'll never forgive you if you kick him out again. Koran. Konu? Kokona. I've got no idea what's being said. Oh, it feels odd not being able to understand this. What are they saying? They said they're going to leave right away. They're gonna head to another town through the Silent Cave. Onikoran. Sir, would it be okay if I walked them to the Silent Cave? Yeah, sure. Could you go with her, Omen? Sure, I'll send you the bill later. Dinner's on the house next time. Shall we go to the Silent Cave then? If you're trying to bribe me with food instead of paying what I would assume is Brocka's outrageous mercenary prices, we've figured out the proper bribe: food. And I'm not going to try and... Actually, wait, I can just fast travel to the entrance from here, in which case it really isn't that super far of a distance to the cave, I don't think. Now the question is, are they right at the entrance, or are they super far in? They are in the middle of the freaking cave. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and return home, and we will go meet them in the morning. I mean, what's the worst that could happen overnight in a cave filled with monsters? Absolutely no one answered that question. I want plausible deniability. You sensed something in the loft. Oh? It's been a while since we've gone and checked anything up here. I think this one's a different color now, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, and ooh, we actually do have one thing in the book that's ready. Ooh, two things, that's nice. And so many letters for people. Correction. I know I used to tell you to talk to the innkeeper whenever you came to by my hideout, but I'd like to amend that. You don't need to do that anymore. You can even come by if you don't have anything business related. Not that that seemed to stop you before, right? Anyway, I won't argue about it. Just keep it in mind, yeah? I have a feeling that that's less Braca opening up to us and more Braca going, this guy's an idiot, and I just have to accept that. The vigil. It's nearly time for the vigil, and I have done all that I can. I can only hope that the people of Shatola will understand how I feel through my song. I just need them to listen. I do not know what will happen, but I will do my best. I'll be waiting by the beach. Please meet me there. I'm going to see Otella. Thanks again for your help the other day. I know how I'm going to answer Otella now. I'm going to go and meet with her. It's time to settle the score. I heard from Rosnate that the shadow has been chased into the Jade Forest. Let's go and meet up with her as soon as possible. We may finally be able to bring this to an end. I just need your help a little longer. I'll see you at the Jade Forest. I'll try not to forget. I've been putting them off during my research, but I think we should resume our regular checkups. I'm not going to set an appointment, but please visit the clinic when you can. It may be annoying, but it's still very important. And if you don't come, then I'll just drag you here myself. Take care. That actually is a good point. It has been a very long time since we've gone to the clinic for that sort of thing. Oh, I ended up with a lot more peach juice than I thought I was going to. We did get a nice amount of sugar though, so that's good. And I was going to grab something and I forgot what I was going to grab. I need the peppers, that's what it is. I need the pepper to
Farm work is
throw in
pretty
the
good
spice
wing
maker.
exercise.
So let's go see what we can make with what I have now. So we can make the peach rose mousse. So we'll go get that made. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. I'm not 100% certain about how it might taste, but that looks freaking amazing. Nothing here for that stuff. Yeah, no, I did make that. Did I accidentally throw that in the storage? Is that what happened? I did. Oh my goodness. I knew I had made that dish. I wasn't that crazy. Make this. Okay, this is a good thing that we can make it because I did not realize that we were so close to running out of the watermelons. Okay, this looks just very basic compared to like everything else. And I don't think we can make anything else right now. Yeah, everything else is kind of waiting on other stuff. Why did I not go and plant these one set of seeds the other day? That's just me not thinking things through because they grow in fall and it is currently fall. I think it might have had to do something with me just trying to figure out where the heck I could go and
Take this.
put everything else first. Okay, so let's go find those seeds right there. And that is in fact a place where we can go and place them down. There we go. So we'll get those all set in an order.
Take this.
And we can start growing some of these.
Take this.
It actually occurred to me, I don't even know if it would let me plant seeds outside of the right season. But that's also not something I want to test. And Cat, I hear you screwing with stuff back there. Please do not break anything while I cannot stop you. Oh, you just found a box. Okay. Less damage causing than I was thinking it was. And they're fine. So we actually have a pretty decent supply for all the food and whatnot right now, at least. Bird, why are you not placing your feather in this area with you? I think any of this is stuff I need to worry about. That looks really nice despite the fact that it ended up being something that I don't... That's in the wrong box. I do not want those to accidentally get shipped. None of the other stuff that we just planted is going to be ready for growing just yet, so that's fine. We have feed for you, so let's give you the feed. Does it make you go faster, or is it just a ability unlock? Digs holes. Okay.
See you later.
The digs holes is actually something I do care about because this is how we get something later on from what I recall. Digging holes in the ground can uncover hidden entrances to caves. It is, of course, showing the thing right over here. And oh, it's just an entryway. But I'm using a controller, and when there are poop. Who buries a recipe? Somebody who wants to confuse an archaeologist, that's who, but still. Why bury recipe? That just doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Little ginseng-like plant I'm not entirely certain about, but that could also... This I could understand somebody burying it to a certain degree, but the freaking recipe... Just... I don't know how to, like, think about what they were thinking they were going to do by burying a recipe. Oh. And what are my quests right now? I don't think any of them are actually here. And if... Oh. Huh. I actually could just go to one of the quests from here. I'm going to just randomly try and catch... Oh. That actually is a cute little fish. I am going to just try and catch a salmon real quick. I might be misremembering whether it was actually the super rare one or not. But I'm hoping it's not. Because if I can get one so that I can make the one dish, that will be that much closer to... No, it can't have it be the rare fish, because that just wouldn't make any sense. I think the rare fish are all things you sell. I don't think a single one of them is used in a food dish. I might be wrong about that. This is going to be the last time I try to fish here, and then we're going to go run off to the quest marker that's here that I'm pretty sure is a Sill's quest marker. And what did we get? Another marigold fish. And just... This looks to be the best way to get to where I want to go to start. And actually, no, because that quest marker is down on the ground. I'm not used to stuff being on ground level. It is a sill over here. What do you have to say, Asil? Thank you for coming, Omen. Like I said in my letter, I asked Attila to meet me and Nemea to talk. You were able to reach her? Yeah, It took a while, though. I started with the Heaven's Egg and then circled places I thought she might be. I think she'll be here any minute. Asyl is thorough, if nothing else. I'm here, Asyl. Otella, thank you for coming. Well, you went to such lengths to find me. I was surprised you were willing to enter the Heaven's Egg alone. Speaking of coming alone, I see you came alone. Got to mind your manners. There is no need to bring them. Well, what's so important that you went to such great pains to call me here? I find it hard to believe that there's anything useful that could be born from a discussion between you and me. Unless you've changed your mind. Have you finally decided to work together? No, actually, my mind hasn't changed at all. Then why am I here? Because there's something I want to tell you. Oh? Is this to be a confession of your love? I've been thinking on it a while, about how you must be feeling, and about what you want. Wait just a moment. Don't tell me you want to dive into the intricacies of what makes me tick. Maybe we'll get to that in time, but for now, I just want you to listen. I had no idea you had such an ego. Fine, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. First, I want to apologize. I said you're nothing like Tiela, and I hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to take back what I said. You're not like Tiela. I'm just trying to figure out how to phrase this right. Similarities and differences between you and her, I think I was looking at them the wrong way. You pay any attention to the words that come out of your mouth? You need to stop being so damn nice all the time. Anyone who sees me will think I'm Tiela. There's no hiding it. I was made in her image. I'm sure even you expected something of me when we first met. And I hate that so much. Ella, you try so hard to be kind to everyone you meet. But remember this, in time, that kindness will haunt you. There's nothing more cruel than a kindness that approaches you with an annoying look on its face. You in particular, who flaunts it around and then chases me down with it. No, you've got it wrong. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. Are you really so clueless? That may not be your intention, but that is still the outcome. I never should have come here. Nothing good comes from talking to you. It still isn't finished. If I'm going to be rude, I'll keep being rude. Do I look like I care? There's no need for us to talk anymore. I'm sorry, Otella. Please be patient with me. You're right. Whatever I have to say is probably just lip service to you. I can't help it, since I try so hard to be nice all the time, as you say. But I still need you to listen. Would you look at this tree for me? That's a interesting request, I suppose. Yes, it's very pretty. What does this have to do with anything? This tree was hit by lightning and burned down way back when. Yeah, how is it here if it burned? Actually, no. Never mind. Trees are really good at recovering from stuff like that, despite what you might think. Well, I guess it depends on the tree, but yeah, a lot of trees are actually really very hardy, and it would surprise you what a lot of different species of trees can come back from. The townsfolk got together and grafted it. You stuck another tree to it? Well, that was... I guess I should read the dialogue. Oh, well, that's certainly one way to keep the tree alive. So this isn't the same tree as before, technically. Isn't it? Used to say which of these two trees is blooming here. The tree that burned down, or the one we used to bring it back to life? How am I supposed to know? Perhaps if I dissected it and analyzed its genetic makeup. I don't think it matters personally. Why is that? That tree is here now. Wait, the tree that is here now is blooming. Despite how harsh its history, it still blooms beautifully. Don't you think there's some value in that, Otella? I want to accept this tree for what it is, as I do with you. What's in your heart, your emotions, you are who you are. I am who I am. What I mean to say is, I'm not denying who you are. Whether you're Tiela or Otella, that shouldn't be a gauge for who you are as an individual. You are you. I think everything inside you is yours, and yours alone. I'm sure it must be difficult to change your way of life so suddenly. But you're continuing down your own path, the one you choose for yourself. That's what I think anyway. Still, you really are too kind for your own good. But Tilo, you seem to feel that part of you was something worth admiring. I must say, I'm surprised. Could some things really be saved with empty platitudes? Are you done? I am. Thank goodness. I thought I would die of boredom. Can I leave now? By all means. Good. Ta-ta. And I don't know that it is the same tree that he was looking at. It might have been. He really is being kind of rude to Oh. Yeah, but that's like her. I still think I got my point across. Thank you for sticking with me, Ellen. I have no clue what Attila was going to do next, but I believe she'll do what's right for her. Let's call it a day. If anything happens, I'll send you a letter. Until then. Oh, Sil actually still has 2 things left for his thing. I actually was thinking that was the end. But yeah, no, that tree over there is the one I thought that Asil was looking at. Can you... Now I actually want to go check something. Can you even see that tree that we were just at from the observation post? Because now I'm curious about that after seeing that message. And it's not like we're really going to manage to do anything else in this endgame day. So this is about where we were staying with Asil the other day. Okay, I suppose that you can't actually see that particular... Actually, wait. Yeah, that would be the right tree, I think. Yeah, that looks like it should be the right tree, so... I suppose you can't actually see that tree from there. This is reminding me that I want to... I forgot to stop by Left and see what things they had for sale. That's... Oh well. I don't think I need to actually buy any of that. I think I have the ability to make pretty much all of this stuff now, which is good. We'll return home. We'll go ahead to Left real quick because I forgot to go check the new stuff in the general store, which
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
admittedly feels a little embarrassing to have forgotten that. Also, maybe have enough gorilla to get the final upgrade for the Totokaku. We can get a backpack upgrade, but despite the fact that I keep kind of having a very full backpack, I don't think I need to get it. And I don't think that that particular tree we were just at was the one he looked at in the last episode, because again, I'm pretty certain he looked up while we were on the platform, which would have been the one that was up there. Okay, so that's level 10. That should be the last one for that. We've got 2,000, so let's see if I can afford any of the pumpkin seeds, because I wasn't actually paying attention to how expensive the pumpkin seeds were. We can afford a single pumpkin seed. Okay. Oh. Luckily, I think we only need to worry about a single pumpkin, because that's the lantern pumpkin garden, which, yeah, that needs a single one. Actually, the special dinner might, but do we even have the special dinner just yet? No, so I can't find out if it needs, the special dinner needs it, because we can't make the special dinner just yet. What's needed by the Splendid Spring? Premium meat, grand truffle, and cherry salmon. Okay. Well then, that wants a whole lot. Seasons, we'll be able to make that soon enough. So yeah, we're kind of where we can get for a number of things, and I am just going to go ahead. No, I ate the one thing. Luckily, it wasn't anything that I actually super cared about. It's just unfortunate that I accidentally ate something I didn't intend to. One of these is worth being used as a quick material. These are worth money, which is nice. Okay. We're too late in the day to do Emma's thing, so... Oh wait, I can go and feed the Totokaku the last feed, because again, I'm pretty sure there's only 4 levels. There might be 5, but I'm almost certain that there's only 4. We'll pet you, and we'll give this to you. Run even faster and travel mission. Okay, I guess there is another level. I was almost certain that there was only 4 levels.
I hope you bring
I know
back
the final
souvenirs.
level is it being able... Okay, I can't use any of the other transportation things right now, but I know the final level, or at least the only level that I really care about at this point, is the ability to swim. Once it has the ability to swim, we'll be able to get some stuff that's important for other things later on. And I have a couple things I can deliver. Mining Knowledge Volume 1. Huh, that's not what I was expecting to get. Great King Tuna Tartar Recipe. Okay, so that is something that I was wanting. And our other stuff is just for us to use. We don't have any of the Origin stuff. The Origin stuff is pretty much all going to require a large amount of stuff that's grown only in winter, so for right now I'm not worried about any of it. Actually, we just got mining knowledge, so I want to go see what that does. Makes it easier to find rare items when mining. And we have fishing knowledge level 2. I thought that we might have had a lower level of fishing knowledge, just simply because it seems like I've not been having any luck with catching rare fish. Get to level 5. So I guess there is still more levels. Dear goodness. That's gonna haunt me, I feel like. We can make more arched fences. I don't actually want to do that. gonna double check our things out here, but I think this might be where we go
I
and
can probably use something
call
here.
it for now. Yeah, those are all fine. So we'll go ahead and call things to a end here. And also, I kind of was going looking at the dates because I'm cycling back through the files and I didn't want to overwrite the first one. The first save for this particular playthrough is all the way back from November of 2022. I knew that I had been playing this for a very long time and that I hadn't gotten nearly as far in this as I could have gotten. I didn't realize that that this has been kind of ongoing on the channel for over a year now. Though part of that is because I've had to like take breaks on and off. But I am going to do more of Harvestella once I actually am sitting down and planning regular scheduled streams. I will go back to having a mix of stuff. Right now I'm doing a lot of Harvestella. One, because I want to do a bunch of stuff on screen, but well, on stream is what I meant to say, but also there's certain things I want to get to that I've just ended up delaying. And what I might actually start doing is just going and doing a bunch of focus on like the farming side of stuff and the fishing stuff to get gorilla and whatnot off stream going forward. I haven't completely decided on that. But as I said, we're going to call things to an end here. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you watch this, and I hope to see you in a future video or stream.